My name is Jonathan Best. I am 24 years old, and I work as a production director at Cumulus Radio, but I also own a martial arts studio. When I was younger, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I didn't really have a thing. I mainly played video games, which I still do. A huge gamer. Love them. But really, I sat at home, I ate a bunch, and I played video games. And it was really affecting my health. Like, I was way overweight. And my dad always wanted to do some sort of martial art with me. Like, he thought that would be fun for me and him to do this thing together. But he had rods in his back because he had cancer when he was younger. And he was born with Willows tumor, and he had it removed. And all the surgeries that were done on him left his spine out of whack, so they had to put rods in his back, and it kept him from being mobile enough to participate in martial arts with me. When I was about 10 years old, he contracted cancer again. He had to go in for more cancer treatments and everything. He got on radiation and all kinds of stuff, and he was getting real sick. And I got, over the span of 2 years or so, I got used to seeing him go to the hospital. It was just kind of a routine thing. And so seeing him go to the hospital all the time, it just kind of became a part of life. And then one time he sent me to stay with my grandparents over a weekend, and then they told me that he went to the hospital again. So I was like, oh, okay, well, this is nothing out of the ordinary. But then that night we went up there, and it was that was it. So he died that night, and I had a really hard time getting over that. And about 6 months later, I saw an ad in the paper for East Mississippi Tong Soo Do, and ended up going. And I just always remember how much he wanted to do that with me. It wasn't really the fact that it was Tong Soo Do. Really, it could have been anything. It could have been a number of things, but it happened to be East Mississippi Tong Soo Do. But once I started on my martial arts journey, I realized that I got really lucky falling into Tong Soo Do, and especially the World Tong Soo Do Association, which is what I'm a part of. That is because they really encourage you to explore not only Tong Soo Do, but different martial arts, and bring it back to your studio. In my studio, I named it Best Academy of Martial Arts, and we are under the World Tong Soo Do Association. We rank up through our association and our belts and the way that we rank, but I try to bring a little bit of everything in, and at the same time not devaluating any of the Tong Soo Do-ness of it. It's still first and foremost, but sometimes we'll just have a class where we're like, let's get on the ground, let's see what happens. Let's explore this area that we never looked at. Sometimes we'll grab some sticks and we'll say, okay, let's go and let's do some stick fighting. Let's see what works. Let's see what doesn't. Some people are more punchers. Some people are more kickers. Some people are more joint manipulation based. Like they work better grabbing onto people and manipulating them. Whereas like some people like a good standing game. Some people like to be on the ground. So no matter what type of person that is, I try to oblige that and make all of my students well-rounded and strong in their area that they enjoy.
Okay! It's still going like it's in the back of your throat. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. It's like you're getting hit. I want to hear right? Yeah. You have my permission. Ready? Okay! There you go! That's what I want to hear. Do it one more time. That made me happy. That made me real happy.
I went up through the belts, white, orange, green. About green and brownish, I was like, the idea of owning a studio started seeping into my head. And then by the time I hit red belt, I was like, I really want to make a career out of this. I want to do martial arts for a living. I want to karate chop people, and I want people to pay me money for it. Martial arts is more than just kicking and punching. It's about building yourself and making yourself a better person, no matter what that is to you. Taking the qualities that you want to improve upon and improving upon them and not settling on things. And that's what I kind of want to give to my students now, you know. What I'd say to new students is that you'll find out very quickly if it's something you enjoy and if it's not. But if it's something you enjoy, then just have fun with it. Really learn it, get as much out of it as you can get, because what you put in, you get out. If you come in and you just go through the motions and you just kind of just survive the class, you're not really going to get anything out of it. Put as much in as you can get, because you're going to get as much out. To me, it's my life. It's my goals and my ambition. It's what I do. It's who I am. It's about pushing yourself and making yourself a better person. It helped me get through so much as a child, and like, I know it's really cheesy and corny, but you know, it's something that I do kind of as a tribute to my dad. So it's very special to me in that aspect, because like I said, he always wanted to do it with me. So I know he's not here now, but I think he would be very proud to see, you know, how far I've come. Not only was it for my father, but once I got into it, I just really fell in love with it. It was really therapeutic, and it helped me better myself and try and be someone who everyone else can depend on.